paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions offense will get the first swing of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what...
Kearney on the Jets. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. To the air. It's Allard. Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. 2nd down now after the sack. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Snap in the shotgun. Wide out trying to get it in. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down? And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Panthers offense will first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and now you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Payne. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 35. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Aller. They go to the wide receiver screen. There he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Now, Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Kotonecki, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They will score! Touchdown, Penn State!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for space. It's Owens. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass. It's Jenkins. Pressure coming. Plucks it out of the air. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Kick is in the air. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Dinkins. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Give to the running back. He's in open space downfield. Oh, he got loose. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running back searching for a hole. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tulane delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in New Orleans. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the American. All that speculation all week, and now we know that something...
Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. FIU pushing tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Crosses the 45. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Perry. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on third and inches. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And it's right down the boulevard. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Singleton. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. That's reeled in. It's Ross. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Aller. Using the quick game. Oh, out of space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. On the move.
QBs that can run completely change your game. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Winding up to add another. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Owens. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's loose. Past the first down marker and still running. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. Fires on the run. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at 13. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. This defense will try to keep everything in front. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. It's a seam wide open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down. He came up a little short.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Great job by the defense forcing a fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Panthers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Here comes the heat. Firing deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch called for and made. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Looking for space. It's Singleton.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying play action. Finds his man. It's Singleton. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. It's complete on the right side. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Singleton. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And the quick shuffle pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to bring it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Can't get him to the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game one. Blowout win looking like in game two. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. He'll keep it himself. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. On the run, it's Owens. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. He'll run it again. Powers through the defender. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Panthers are on the move. To the air, it's Jenkins. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give out of the gun. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. On third down, he drops to throw. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida International. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Smith takes the handoff. Runs through a tackle. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Pulls it in. It's Saunders. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Trying to get the edge on the toss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Wide open. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. He'll pull it down and run. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get a block on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Unleashes one. Soft spot in the middle. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Panthers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll feel the punt and take it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Slips away. There he goes. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Martin. It's a running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Grabbed in the middle. It's Saunders. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Tackle made at the 9-yard line after the catch. It'll be 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. On the ground, it's Owens. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.